welcome everybody to this exciting day in Chippewa athletics as we announce the hiring of Peter McGahey as our new head soccer coach. Really, the leader of our soccer program. So we're very excited and glad you could all be here today. It's no secret that over the last several years, our soccer program has accomplished incredible things, both on and off the field. Our soccer program certainly illustrates what our department strives for, what all of our programs strive for, and that's that championship culture, that level of excellence. And soccer has certainly been right at the top of that. So I'm proud to say that following a national search headed by Marcy Weston, that we had a tremendous amount of interest across the country, but really landed in a place that we're so pleased about. And we're so pleased to be at this point. We found that leader that'll continue the championship culture, the level of excellence that we expect for our soccer program. Peter McGahey's a true champion. He's a proven winner. He is a great teacher of the game and its lessons. He is an outstanding recruiter. He's connected to the elite level of soccer on the youth level and collegiate level, which is critically important, and is committed to the full development of our student athletes and his student athletes in our soccer program, which, as we talk about, is the core of our program, is the commitment to those student athletes and their full development on, off the field, and certainly their development as young people here on our campus, and then aspiring to be contributing members of their community as they go forward. So I'm very excited about that. CMU Soccer has won 2 Mid-American Conference titles. We've been to the NCAA tournament 3 times. We have 4 academic All-Americans. We had 13 consecutive national academic awards, including those great 7 straight national academic championships. The best of the best on and off the field. While we were accomplishing those things in the last 6 years, Peter was leading Minnesota State to 4 Division II national tournaments, NCAA national tournaments, advancing farther than any team or program in conference history. He was coaching 59 academic all-conference student athletes and leading 6 of his teams to National Soccer Coaches Association academic awards. And last year, the Northern Sun Conference Coach of the Year led his players to 7 All-America awards and 2 academic All-America awards. So with that, it gives me a great deal of pleasure and pride to introduce the new head soccer coach here at Central Michigan University, Peter McGahey.
First of all, I just want to say that I'm very excited to be the head soccer coach here at Central Michigan, and I want to offer some thank yous first. I'd like to thank Dave, Marcy, Derek, and Brad, and the rest of the search committee for giving me this opportunity. I'm tremendously excited about it. Second, I do want to send a quick and sincere thank you to the folks at Minnesota State, and to Kevin Beisman, the athletic director, and the student athletes that are there, because quite frankly, without their belief and trust in me, I would never be provided this opportunity. So a sincere thank you. The third and the last one, thanks I'd like to give is to my team, to my wife Dawn, to Ella and Will, for supporting me, continuing on the journey, as we say, packing boxes and making new friends to allow me to pursue my passion. So to them, thank you very much for that. I know they are as excited as I am in terms of to join the Chippewa athletics family and Chippewa soccer family, and they're really looking forward to getting everything ready and rolling. I'm looking forward to the opportunity ahead of us. I think what David said in terms of the statistics and those things speak for itself. The tradition is rich, and I appreciate the opportunity to be the person who is the caretaker of that tradition of Chippewa women's soccer. I'm proud to be joining the championship culture because I really believe in those mission and core values that we stand for here at Central Michigan. Success on and off the field and growth of the whole student athlete. We're going to strive to be the premier Division I women's soccer program in the country. And we're going to do it by focusing on 3 things: the holistic development of our student athletes, academic achievement, and absolutely athletic excellence. I look forward to working with the staff and the student athlete and getting started just as soon as we can. So again, thank you guys all very much for having me. I look forward to it.
Take some questions from the for Coach from the media. Talk, what kind of system did you use in Minnesota? Are you bringing that here, or just talk about your, I guess, your philosophy?
Philosophy is as I spoke briefly with the team yesterday, we're going to play attacking soccer. We're going to play a style of play, and one of the things that I admire here about the Chippewa championship culture is doing it the right way. So we're going to play the right way, but we're going to play an attacking, attractive style of soccer, both offensively and defensively.
Coach, what did you see about this team before you were accepted the job here?
You can.
Watching them.
Well, you're watching them. To be fair, you see on the website, you see the wonderful productions and those things and the season wrap up. And most of all, I think what you see is two things for me is you see the potential and you see the shared values of the championship culture that really drew me right into the position.
How old are you, Coach?
Actually, what's funny that how old am I? I will be celebrating my 40th birthday in Mount Pleasant in October. So maybe we'll have a game.
All right. Any other questions from non-members of the meeting?
I got it. Go ahead. There's a lot of parallels between the defensive style that you play, at least statistically, in Minnesota, and what happened here. Do you see that? Is that relevant, or?
Yes, in terms of the style, in terms of, I always talk about attacking soccer, but the reality for me is attacking is on both sides of the ball.
Okay.
If you can attack when you have it and score goals, which I believe we'll be able to do, that's great. But when they have it, you want to get it back. So you better go out and try to get it back. So the piece is that we want to make sure that we are play an aggressive, assertive style when we don't have the ball and have the ball.
Academically, this team's achieved well. Can you talk to that point? Obviously, that was you did well there at Minnesota State with academics.
I think that again speaks to, as Dave mentioned, the idea of developing the whole student athlete. Our student athletes, 99% of them are going to be professional in something other than soccer. And it's so much more than the soccer, and academics is really that gateway to their future success. So we want to make sure that that academic achievement, that discovery, that learning, and embracing all the learning opportunities that Central Michigan has is open to our student athletes with the highest standard and expectation of success.
Coach, can you just speak on some of your basic fundamental principles while you were at Minnesota State on building on that success that you guys had there?
I think some of those same ideas are in place here and have been put in place. I think if you look back on the schedule that the women and the student and the team played last year in terms of scheduling up, playing against those teams to prepare yourself for national tournaments and the MAC conference, I think those things are great because those are the programs that we want to strive and reach for. And we're going to might as well go out and play them and schedule them and see how we do. So some of those same principles are in place here, but I also think a piece of it that's in place here is it's a similarity of develop the whole student athlete.
Do you plan on continuing that to strive to play those tougher competitions and keep that RBI high so you can continue to get those at-large bids like they were able to this year?
I think we're going to continue to press the bar, press the standard, and go out and test ourselves as often as we can.
Coach, how about some of the talent on this team? Just talk about the roster a little bit, some of the seniors coming back next year, some good leadership on that senior class.
I think we're excited about all the student athletes that are coming back. I think you'll certainly look to the senior class in terms of, and all the classes in terms of some of the experiences that they've had here to help me and my family and our staff learn about those traditions and embrace the things that are important to them and have led them to the success. But I also think to draw on their experience about how to make sure that when we transition between leadership of the women's soccer program, that we're having the student athletes help and guide us in that process. So there are I will undoubtedly rely on, as you see around the room, the talented student athletes in the room to get us started.
How about recruiting? You know, at Minnesota State, you had a lot of players
I think that continue, if you look at where the strong talent base of the Midwest is before, if you look on the Olympic development program, the national teams, those things, a little international maybe, but ECNL certainly, we're gonna draw in our backyard and try to make sure that we get the most talented student athletes possible that we can.
Their class.
Have fun at class.
All right, Coach, thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you again for having me.
We might have one-on-one interviews if you need some. Okay, so then just stick around.
Thank you.